Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Frank, Clueless A Trading, and what you're seeing in the background is a real-time live streaming videocast on at 2:20 p.m. on the 25th of February 2016, showing you the attack on the resistance here at around 1944 on the E-minis and around 1947, 1947.35 or 2 on the S&P 500, and how the machines do the job. I know a lot of you have probably these screens open, and a lot of you who are not, don't have these screens open, are really doing yourself a disservice. Because if you don't quite understand what's happening in the background, then I can assure you, you cannot manage your trades. Now, I know I help out a lot by putting out very real-time, very timely, actionable alerts, but it is extremely critical that all of you monitor these on your own screens. Thinkorswim is TOS platforms are used by many, and you can easily set it up to show this. Now, I'm going to leave this on for the next 10 minutes or so you can see how these algos and how these candles work, because as you study the candles and get used to all these micro movements, it really helps in managing profits. It's really as simple as that. So the only person who can teach this to you is yourself. In the meantime, I can certainly offer some solid guidance and learning, and everyone should sign up for the advanced coaching sessions, which are critical in understanding a lot of these patterns and stuff that I draw on it. In other words, increases your odds of winning in this volatile game of trading and investments. Thank you for listening, and I'll keep this in the background for all of you to monitor. Now I'm going to try to drag the chart on DWTI and on oil that I just broadcast on my Periscope broadcast a few minutes ago, and you can see what's going on. Look, the channel, it's a breakout. There's going to be resistance here at around 34.23, about $1 from here, or 80 cents, and we'll see how it reacts to that. If you see a big fallout, then this not big fallout. Let's say it pulls back and retests the downtrend line after downtrend channel, upper end of the channel. Then this thing will be up $10. Now look and see how this is reacting. Told you it was going to head back towards 220. In my opinion, probably the 220 holds. That would be the first attack on the S&P 500 1950. Probably a minor pullback. That means the 220 will jump to 230 in about 5 seconds. So I'm watching this level carefully because the DWTI is so heavily shorted, or whatever the case may be, you can get shares to short. Otherwise, I'd have shorted the thing here at 289, 290. As you can see, it's trading in a defined channel, 220, 225, and 290. That correlates with what's happening with oil. So this is all exciting stuff, and it's not just fun to watch. It actually makes money because, after all, I got to pay the bills. So you all should seriously try to focus and understand the things that I'm putting across. There you go. Large selling, good sign. Like I said, the DWTI needs to collapse. Collapse below 220 would move the market up 200 points easy. The correlations are strikingly tight. And you can see the selling volume here, 252,000 units. This is an ETF, and then 222,000. They're rising. That's good. What we need to see here is we need to basically see this, stay up. We don't need multiple failures at the downtrend line of the, upper end of the channel. We need to burst through, and that's, these attempts are not easy. All right, you guys can watch this while I move on. One key thing to remember, that machines move at light speed, right? Nanoseconds. So when I talk about these algo HFT programs moving at nanoseconds, this second derivative of oil, which is highly leveraged, it's triple, it's 3 times ETF leverage, triple leverage, obviously moves like clockwork. I mean, moves like hyperspeed. I mean, let me put the 1 minute chart out here, and you can see. Just while I was talking, this thing has jumped from 231 to 237. You'd normally get very excited by looking at a stock which does that, right? But look what's going on. See that? So you could jumped in there and bought a few shares, whatever, and right there you're up 10 points. In the meantime, what's happened here on this side is we have a reversal candle, still a doji, it's green. It's profit taking going on here at the 33.51 level. And see, this one turns red and moves down. This thing will shoot up to 244, blink of an eye. Maybe it's going to happen as we're recording this. Now the candles are still green. There's buyers in there. We need to stay above 33.19. There we go. Look at that. That thing's, just gave back about $2. Now instead of an hour, if I do a 1 minute on this, look at that move. I like what I see so far. Mechanical selling. See that? Sellers coming in. Little one showing up here. This thing's moving higher. Now keep in mind that patterns are easily recognizable, but you cannot, this moves so fast, this pattern can change real quick. Right now it's 239, 240. There we go. 241. Because oil's coming down. See that? That's how you play the OLD WTI trade setup. All right. If anyone wants to seriously learn about it, contact me and we'll work out something to teach you real time. Let's see what's happening here now. Starting to see on the upper Bollinger here on the 1 hour, we're a little bit overbought. Let's take a look to see what's happening on the 4 hour. 4 hours looking good based on what I'm seeing here on the stochastics. So stochastics could easily fly above this 80 mark, right? Fly above the 80 mark and continue to move higher. This is the way you learn about the business. You got to do it. Got to participate. Can't sit there and just watch the screen. You can see that here on the E-minis. right there at resistance, give or take a point or two. And we'll see. Let's take a look at the dailies. Dailies is certainly overbought, but then look at the pattern symmetry that I've shown many, many times from last October, August and September. And look what's going on now. If I hide all the drawings, you can see the pattern symmetry, see? Need a breakout. Just the way we had a breakout here over this, you need a breakout here over this. All right, I'm going to cap this here for now. We'll leave the suspense of what happens after that. As you can see here, with your trained eye, that we're over the 50 moving average. That's a plus. So we need to really, if this pattern gets, I've explained this before too. If this pattern symmetry is replicated on this side, we're going to move up to 2000 S&P very fast. Thank you for listening. Sign up today for the advanced coaching sessions. The group sessions are the best. Get the 5-packs. Cost you literally next to nothing, and you learn a lot. You stay within a group of people who are willing to invest their time and a few pennies to profit, to maximize their profits from the content that's delivered. Thank you for listening. This is Clueless A Trading.